Last week, we watched Bo and Jess cut away the really bent and twisted parts of the plate for straightening in our 300-ton press. With the plates looking a lot flatter, it was time to make some preparation for rejoining them to the hull side. For this, we're going to be using our trusty beetle to bevel out the edges on both sides of each plate. This will create a nice V shape which will enable us to get a good amount of weld in. Before we make any cuts, Bo runs the beetle along the surface of the cutting area and puts in a good amount of heat with the LPG. When the plate is hot, the cuts are much cleaner, as you'll see shortly. Skipping this step is not advisable. It looks like we've hit some stainless steel weld. The oxy won't cut through this, so Bo's going to have to grind this back. Time to flip it over and do the other side. This KV-1S somehow made its way onto a French ordnance firing range after World War II and was completely ripped apart. The sections like this are totally unsalvageable and will need to be cut away.
All of that's pretty well straight. Alright, let's do that. Let's cut that off. We'll reuse the collar. We might even get this and try and straighten it, but
No, it's all broken.
yeah, it's trying to rejoin the broken plate's going to be difficult. Sort of need to replace that with new plate, that section there, unfortunately.
I really hope you're not sick of cutting things yet. We have to now move on to prepping the hull side itself.
Definitely needs preheat, that's for sure.
Without preheating, thick steel resists the cut due to the uneven temperature, causing slag, jagged edges, and a messy finish. It's not such a big deal here as we'll just be welding it over anyway, but would rather have it look nice and clean for the video. Now to flip the plate and prep the other side. Let's see how this part fits in. The man in the fun shirt is Reese from Oz Armour. He's giving us a hand for a few weeks.
You can weld that, can't you? 10mm gap. Bit of ball. I've got some long sash clamps there that I can put from...
It might be a little bit tricky to see, but the plate we just added in needs a little bit more straightening. so it's back to the press just to smooth out the twist in it.
Bent here, up. So we're going to be pressing right there about the centre. So I'm just going to put some heat in this area here. So now, it's not twisted, it's just bent. So that's good. We can get a bend out easy.
Where are you going to press?
Where it's bent. About here. About here, but on the opposite side. So we've got to flip the plate back over. Give it a couple presses. Maybe one here and one here, because it doesn't seem to be as bent down that edge there. So we'll just see how we go with that, but we're getting close.
Right there.
It's always a tricky process. Press one area and you throw another spot out. It will just never be as perfect as the day it rolled out of the factory, but let the boys cook. Trust the process. Now what's throwing us out is the end of the main hull side piece, which has this mounting collar attached to it for the final drive. This is welded in with stainless steel, so we've got to whip the plasma out to gouge it off. We get a lot of comments about using an arc gouger for this sort of work. It would definitely be a lot quicker, but there are a few good reasons why we don't use one. Firstly, it's extremely loud and produces a lot of sparks, molten spray and fumes. Secondly, it's messy and hard to control and usually gouges out more material than what you need, which means a lot more cleanup. I'm sure I'll get annihilated in the comments and told why I'm wrong in many detailed and colourful ways, but I'm okay with that. More comments mean more engagement and the algorithm loves that, so thank you for your feedback.
The KV claims its second victim. That bloody chisel was 170 years old.
The very next hit and it claimed its third casualty.
No way. Fear and Jackson. No.
All right, yeah. Well, good. Go again. One more. Oh yeah. I put all my weight on that, eh? And I failed. Look at that, popped up. Popped up. Good job. Winning. Oh, Reese.
Right on Smoko.
Yeah, and you know what? It's actually straight underneath anyway. Nah, just joking.
With that collar off, we can now give this end of the hull side a quick press. As you can see, the pressing didn't do much. We're wary of chasing our tail with it and our upcoming oxy bill with BOC, so we're reworking our plan. We're going to weld the plate in on the short end, grab an I-beam from outside and try and clamp the whole thing down using brute force. If it looks like it'll work, we'll trim off the remaining damaged edges and order the steel to fill in the gaps. The boys are going to dog it down by welding these fixtures to the plate and drive in the wedges to get the short end nice and flush with the hull side. Now let's try clamping everything to the I-beam. It's much easier to see how much it's all out by now. Just look at that gap.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if we're going to need any heat straight away. We'll just attempt this first.
Yep. Did you want to try put a little bit of heat into it or no?
Not just yet.
Just thought it might help.
It's actually working.
Yeah, here you go. It's still moving up too, so it's good. These big dog clamps are helping. Whoa!
Big dog.
Yep.
Wow, no heat or anything.
Yeah. Told you. No, that's no, mate. Yeah, no, yeah. Perfect.
No, that's
Very good. Very good. Happy with that.
Honestly, I usually have full faith in the boys, but I did not think we could actually level this thing out with just clamps and no heat.
So we know it's possible.
We know it's possible, so there's no
Would it
point
be-
in keeping this on here.
We were dreading to have to go back and forth to the press with this huge piece, but now, no fear, we can carry on. Once we have the material to fill in the gaps, we'll get the I-beam back on, square it all up, and weld it all in. Now it's time to trim off these ripped edges.
That's going to be fun to cut. Hundred. 100.
Oops, looks like we hit some stainless steel there. We might come back to that one. We've had to stop halfway here because of a crack inside the plate that's preventing the cut from the oxy going all the way through. We'll trim this bit off and carry on with the cut when it's out of the way. More cracks, and some stainless steel on the other side.
Ready?
That's all we have time for today. If you think the boys earned it, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. And don't forget to tune in next Wednesday for your weekly tank restoration fix. So until then, I'm Kurt from Oz Armour, and I'll see you on the next one.